Every creature on Earth wants to survive, to find food, to seek shelter, to protect its young. For most of our history, we were no different, hunting, fishing, gathering, living close to the land. But somewhere along the line, something both miraculous and disastrous took root in the human mind. The awareness of tomorrow. Unlike the deer or the eagle, we could imagine future pain. We could picture loss before it ever arrived. That very gift, that power of imagination, became the chain around our necks, because once a person can fear tomorrow, they can be controlled today. You can't threaten a goat into giving more milk. You can't terrify a tree into bearing fruit out of season. But you can terrify a man into handing over his hard-earned harvest, his freedom, even his children's future. That is the grim genius of control, not to cultivate crops, not to hurt animals, but to farm other human beings. Governments and empires discovered long ago that if you treat people like livestock, you can harvest them for labor, taxes, obedience, and even belief. And like good farmers, they learn that sometimes you give animals bigger stalls, cleaner water, or a little more space to graze, not because you love them, but because it yields better. This is the truth most never want to face. The world you were born into is not a sanctuary for freedom, but a soul trap, a factory farm for the mind and spirit. You are fed stories instead of truth, poisoned instead of nourished, distracted instead of awakened. The walls are invisible, but they are real, and their bars are made of fear. But here's the secret they never wanted you to know. The walls cannot hold you if you raise your vibration beyond them. The prison only functions when you resonate with fear, lack, and submission. The moment you begin to resonate with life, with truth, with love, the bars dissolve. You discover you were never livestock. You were always sovereign. Liberation is not given, it is chosen. It is the choice to tune your frequency to wholeness, to align your body with living foods, your heart with compassion, your mind with truth, and your spirit with the infinite. Once you do, the farm becomes nothing but a shadow of what once held you. They've always said knowledge is power, but in the human factory farm, knowledge is more than power. It's wings. Wings that carry you beyond the cage, out of the reach of the farmers, into the sky of your own true resonance. Modern life, with all its glamour, is a gilded enclosure. Freedom is reduced to theater. Participation is extracted. The system thrives on managing energy, productivity, and hope, while keeping its captives convinced they are free. This is a system you're born into and conditioned never to question.